Well, as I said, I'm going to try and come on so bedroom on Adom TV, multi TV, so media man in come that me da wase Sebri bia da akoso ejibre na hwe the Excellence Boutique for us in da Crystal Heights International School and a Lucky Herbal Clinic na Bafan ejumeko no Bafan Herbal Mixture and the capsules on their bedroom so say ene dia ono ebo ama ya dia hodo titiri sisi ya dia etime fio prekope dia ama but yako kese nkoma Honorable Kando was it precope and done for me, Sefi Bodi, and Honorable Samson, he also papa and done for me, Sefi Bodi, a year Nana Kwame and Kroma. Osai Adonte, Sefi, also traditional area. Name Yaduma on the 6th to 11th of November, and I still any eja, Omekope, Mupapa, Krabie. Sefi body. So times are difficult. Yako enko Emma Munina. And Auntie Evelyn Swafri, New York, United States of America. Baba obesio mame. The late Madame Christiana Odru and Soma wo kwa upepiase. Fiada we memenda and the question that Mako Nasia sort of Pentecost as a for kwa upepiase. Ti also Yako only abusha for the late Madame Christian Odro, Ansoma, if I got it correct. Well, we are back to studio, and Nipa dodo na jidi se ose fantase ene mabunu dom moabo anuku ewo NDC amanyuko no se ehunko hia se si ahene for mukoto no so aba. It will not be out of place. Say mo betina se na mo say obetimi fill that space no, that gap no, to ensure say mabuna wo NDC mu ne Ghana wo yedi ni won koso e betimi koso. He's demonstrated it. He's been in power along the line. He's been with the grassroots people. He's been all out there supporting the NDC.
He's been mischievous towards us.
He's been mischievous
towards MPP so much. This man, I don't pray for him to win. No, I will not.
The for George Oparado, a presel or also National Youth Organizer, ma'am, NDC Amanyuko, and I say, Irakamal Dienzo. Also the endorsement. That's what I'm
about. Why, like you said, me vote. Anyway,
on this note, one young cat tell me a free court to say, yes, boy, the materials is that.
Me patcho dey crime been chair with you for 80 and I mean for Akwenya so I mean the delegates across the country in our say. Said the Arabia Mekano, Nyamiadom, met me have visited all 275 constituencies in the and 9 million anyway, see honomo. The welcoming, the endorsements, and the senior almost Jamie Crown, a year Nije. Men signed that Greater Accra and the Eastern region delegates in Swasi.
Okay.
And then the last 2 days, some form of endorsements, a few Greater Accra and the Eastern region. But I mean, say other regions, and so a bit follow suit. Normally, endorsing the candidature of George Oparado. Maybe enough ready to go. George Oparado leadership.
Okay.
GOAL.
All right.
You know. And is an endorsement of the Pablo project. And say the George Oparado leadership. Now, Embram be the youth organizers. And from building a strong, vibrant NDC. Now, send a media camera.
Before you proceed, with the factor, names the camera because they're normal. Competitor. Also, they see Bob Abashuyaka say you've not been with them. So, how do you lead them?
I started from the branch. But he's refused to acknowledge it. The Somote University of Ghana. At 26 years, I'm the NDC's parliamentary candidate in 2008 for a constituency. So Oparado was just not imposed onto the NDC. My family has been one of the biggest supporters and financiers of the NDC, right from 1992 at the inception of the NDC. Until ABA only NDC abakosema, mebushia can be near NDC. So I was born into NDC. At 26 years, I was a parliamentary candidate. I started Kasama NDC. We were 24 years. That time from Pyramid House, from Tema, Adom FM, from Peace FM, your friend say, Chimota, ABC Honomo. Then, even on Mind FM, the difficult days when nobody, no beer shows of our Kotina radio, so I Kasama NDC Amanjo Kono. In 2008, in a difficult election, in the constituency like Okre, at 26 years, when I'm seeing NDC and I'm Honomo.
I see.
So we can say Operadio and no name said the NDC Abakosem. Because my name in the NDC is a household name.
Also, vigilante form the election.
Kamara didn't say only me, but I'm a vandal. I'm a vandal. Me call this other college. I'm a vandal. You will meet to Nima. So when you want somebody who is radical, you see, who so be a coat, no about tire, and just for a gentleman. But they know the MPP is not comfortable with Opariado. So that Kamara didn't say, okay, I will lose. And they are paying MPP for Chiesika, supporting people, my opponents, no support you. Because they are not comfortable with Opariado. You see, they know, sir, three things in this country. The upper class of society, how am I capitalizing on? They know I can penetrate into the upper class. The middle class of society, being the professionals, young people, those are my contemporaries. And when it comes to proper organization at the base, they know my strength. I know they are supporting the opponents in here. I cannot be bothered because delegates of the NDC will elect a leadership that is efficient and competent. And Dr. Pariado will be elected as the next national youth organizer.
Okay.
Mechia akefo na pay na mesanchewa achewo.
Papa.
After election, him say.
He share biasa.
O share that catch the Dominic more mama visa. More mama visa. Mate. Mama nchia millions to George. George na campaign is saying. Mafamu. Nti me two for no afa.
Futu be na.
My phone pa na difference woman say yeah then the osono ankasa na ride on his back. Na mo ko tam e friend chinye na mo dey fly. I want to wish him well. However, I will not wish him success. Wishing him success will mean ebe higher kakra. Na allegation or make an pay say yen disika etuan opponents just because we want him out. With the greatest of respect to my brother George, NDC politics, they honko for him. We don't have time.
You are shouting.
Let me no, I
can say he will elect leaders for the NDC.
For him. Politics is about our strategy. Yeah, we are very strategic, and we are mindful of what is going to happen in 2020. Or not here, also about forming vigilante. You see, we've always told Ghanaians there, irresponsible way of managing a political party has always started with NDC. Always. Some vigilantes in some Maya media, civil society groups, after everybody's talking about it. And then the incoming national youth organizer of NDC, say, or no about vigilantes in Africa or before.
You know why?
No, you're Vanda.
You know why?
Or you're radical.
You know why?
Or you're radical. Me, yeah, well, and can you? We got to be honest with you. Baby, I agree. We are trying to formalize the digitization of Mother Ghana. Now, obianfa sebi nyansa and to be beer one babaye. And now I to be beer one babaye. So that at the end of the day, we would have decent politicking in this country. As I mean, we are only a vandal or a radical. Of course, we will not. I will not sit there to say we'll match them. We will not do that. We will have strategy to make sure say 44% them, they will go deeper down. I'm telling you, about 39%. You ever charitable, you get 39% this time around. Because look, let me tell you, about 72 tertiary campuses where voting went on in earnest, strongly, during the 2016 election. 69 MPP won.
And that is the trend.
69.
That is the trend George Pariado will change.
69 of them.
Institutions, you know why? The trend we will change.
And again, you see, the irony of it is that the interesting part of the story is that most of the prisons now echo to Abano. NDC won in those prisons. I am telling you what happened. No, these are facts. In the prisons, NDC won. On our campuses, in the universities, MPP won. It tells you that politics is having a new paradigm shift. And politics is becoming so much, your friend is saying, clear in the midst of the young ones coming up. And the young ones have decided to say, why am I no more back? I
see.
It's MPP. Well, I wish him well once again. I wish him success. He has been a thorn in our flesh. I know. Each time you meet George, George is going to fight you, whatever happens. He's never sided with us.
Right.
But I tell you, I will also make sure that we match him boot for boot when they come. But that's a fact.
Quickly.
It's a fact.
For the prisons and
No, I know the issue about irresponsibility, I lay it solely at the doorstep of President Akufo-Addo. Mr. Dentia.
You don't even know the
This issue of vigilantism, I, George Opariado, I fully endorse it, and I'll give you my reasons. Remember, I'm a reasons in here.
Really?
Okay? Police officer, Flagstaff House, ASP Nanka Bruce, Invisible Forces, assaulted, nothing happened. A judge in Kumasi had to run away from court.
Beyond this, George.
PNC. Regional Coordinating Council, Kumasi, Security Coordinator, appointed by Akufo-Addo, Yatakeno, PNC. Now, say, Minister of State who has police protection had to run for his dear life. PNC. Now, mind all these prominent people, the police, the judge, the security coordinator, the minister. Yeah, sort of PNC, what mind I'll say Adom FM animal. Yabuwa BBC.
It doesn't
clearly. No,
it doesn't suggest that.
No, what is a vigilante group? A vigilante group is people who are just being vigilant. You can't say attack you, but they better you also. And I serve notice on caution say MPP4, if they don't call their boys to order, if they attack one and this person, will attack 4 of them. And that is stated and it's factual. You know why? I'm ready to say, I was saying MPP4 who say Intesukoko, it will be a numu. They cannot continue to use the Invisible and Delta forces to intimidate anybody. We will resist it. National Anthem say we should resist oppressors' rule. So we'll continue to resist. Then you see they are quick to do something. I say, okay, 15 soon and near, 9 soon if you know a big say, why the call yes our problem? Now why the call you say that if you know futuma, you might if you know. On the issue of the NDC not doing well in tertiary institutions, it all boils down to the fact that in 2016.
So it's an admission. I thought it was
admitted.
It all boils down to the fact that you managed to put together lies. We campaigned on issues. You campaigned on lies and promises.
So you mean they were lied to?
You campaigned on lies and promises.
Designing minds like
that? Let me finish. You campaigned on lies and promises. Ghanaians believed, and the NDC had been in power for 8 years. So when you put together your lies, you sounded convincing. And they did to me, Musano. Ghanaians have seen how hollow Amoye. But I assure them, sir, tertiary institutions, that trend in 2016, if George Opariado is elected as the next national youth organizer, you better reverse our trend. No? Never again, any lose if you want tertiary institution. Okay. The kind of leadership we are bringing on board,
let me advise my brother,
the NDC more attractive to students.
George, my main sound too for Accra.
Be confident
in what you are doing. If George Opariado is elected,
of course, yes.
When George Opariado is elected,
out of respect to the delegates.
Say when, Pacho.
It is out of respect to the delegates.
Anyway, pointing way out. Hold on. This platform, we have never been interested in associating ourselves with vigilantes.
Excellent.
Certainly.
Excellent. I have just told you. I'm very happy about it. I told you. Irresponsible acts.
What is irresponsible? Start from Akufo-Addo and the NPP.
Oh my goodness.
Unim, the violence is in their DNA.
Let me.
NDC DNA.
Part of them are exhibiting violence.
Violence.
Part of them are exhibiting violence.
Hold on. Kamal, the basis for the MPP and the NDC to talk about where you be, it doesn't hold on vigilantism. No.
It holds. Let me tell you.
No, hold on.
How did it start?
Let's not do this.
From you people.
I want you. I know you're doing your job.
Now we are going to...
This matter has anticipated.
No, you are going to...
We need to go through it.
Hold on.
Let's get the history.
Hold on.
That's their DNA.
Why are violence?
That's your DNA.
Then let's be fair to each other. NDC Mujab, as you claim. Hold on. As you claim.
Yes.
Any Mujab, why are you practicing it?
You know what? Trust me. You see, keke ejaya, kuku subejaya. How do I say? You see the point? Kuku jaya, keke subejaya. You see, the point is that, say, they be a baby. no atamaba pine. Ninam baby, no atamaba pine. Every time, a bedroom baby, no, you are forced to institute measures to defend yourself at any time. They started within their own party. And see, we are not, though we are young guys, but we have not just forgotten so soon. He's his own region. And Omokope horse whips. Then Obeda Samuel was the chairman. They lashed them well. Listen to me. Within their own party, I'm talking in perspective to the fourth Republican constitutional arrangement. Hold on. Francis Esiam was then women organizer. Hold on. And lashes. Ekatro say, look, from today, obi better obey bibi no, ye be hwe no. Nto mo sha say for mo party. No mo decide. I feel they attack everyone. Omo ankasa this man who was Kudutumbuafu, who was
free zones.
Very good. Or say, omo the violence, you know. Hey, omo tradition.
No, how?
At the point where I heard him on Metro TV some time ago.
It's not here. It's unfair.
Jamal Baba. Baba Jamal. Very good. Baba Jamal. What didn't he do in Akwetia? Exhibiting violence.
Okay.
And Okatera said, he even misconstrued jihad. Also, but declare jihad.
Okay.
He even misconstrued it as a Muslim. Also, I would declare jihad.
Yeah,
we have followed it. So I do, you can say no. Yes, we would have to make sure that we defend ourselves.
Let us proceed. Hold on, Meba. Let's, you see, Mama parties, Mama, and move forward because if I.
But with his position, he can't help.
No, hold on.
Hold on. With his position, he can't help. He's endorsing violence on the national TV.
Your president has
You are endorsing violence on the national TV. His position can't help you.
Two sides in the answer. Let's not go there. We are in this country where a party chairman and general secretary, more party headquarters, your vigilante groups, what didn't they do to them?
Exactly.
So let's be fair.
Exactly.
That I don't want him to encourage that we have to encourage vigilantism and whatever interpretation or definition they put on. Neither should you also accuse. Because if you are
sat here and call for calm, call for responsible management of a political party.
2006.
And you sit here and
endorse ourselves
endorse what?
from such
Endorse
statements that not immune to the benefit of
Absolutely, I did that. He didn't do that.
Okay,
so irresponsibly, he sat down and said he will endorse it and fraud vigilante, and he will kill for. He said he will kill for.
Go and blame it on the Kufuor.
Yeah.
He has admitted responsibility.
Yeah, the Excellence Boutique, I say, so on, I saw Consum, because sounds near Consum, Crystal Heights International Excellence Boutiques in Tadi, Bomodia, the Shako Party program, Biano, one Bobo Consum, Kosokra, 0244 925 435 and 0245 297 064. Takra, the Kumasi, Spinters, Odoko, Madina, Kasua Tema, Anna Sunyanibu Excellence Boutique, Crystal Heights International School, for numbers, we now free. Abofra from creche to JHS. Only man into Tiepa and in India Papa 0243 731 088 and 0264 71 22 72. Lucky about Sakacho about Sobodia one engine one more dimbo ewo a big drone near Hama on the Cassiani at the Saya yes from Kokra 0243 2012 44 and 0277 46 58 55. Would one check Kumasi Kofodia Tachima Sunyane Kaswa. Tema Committee 2 Asinfo to Cape Coast, Ivory Coast, Abidjan, Kumasi, one on the crack crowds. You better Bafan for us one the capsules done on the mixture Abidjaso say Neo CC or your bar say at that time of the month Oko Fichina a year in Sempia Bafan and Boa Gonorrhea so how Bafan so Boa Constant on the mixture and on the capsules 0553 511 501 and I'd be Bafan for Nancy Rice or Shaman. Muswaji Brownie Archipelago Muso Mushebi. Now to the issue on KNUST. Vandal, shall say my Nafa traditions the two
We are all vandals.
I mean, I am not saying ending some support to school for the but me ready to be here because
when we are talking about decent radicalism.
Okay, so
decent
the honorable shall say my
I'm saying the kind incidents that cost work here in UST is a bit unfortunate. Unfortunate in the sense that, as we expected the Vice Chancellor and even government to be a bit more proactive. So, I'm be 2 and amount 10. That situation here escalating could do maybe could be. And I've had the opportunity of listening and speaking to some of the SRC members as to what really happened. The unfortunate thing and what we are picking is that Nipani Bibrebe fraud demonstration, we're not students. And we are still looking out for where they came from. According to the SRC and some of the students, in some of the people were even not people they knew. Now, I don't want to look beyond Yenianomo MPP and Abinda or Honomono, in the sense that in most instances, when this government wants somebody out of office, they use and they deploy various tactics, and then before you know, you're out. When this issue started, across social media, you see MPP people stating positions, say, oh, Vice Chancellor and the NDC now appointed. Meanwhile, what I know is that the Vice Chancellor of an institution, I'm not going to mean take a decision. The decision is a collective decision of the council. Issues started about during NDC time. A similar incident almost happened in Commonwealth. And I remember the kind of leadership President Mahama exhibited when the authorities tried to turn Commonwealth Hall into a mixed hall. The Alumni Association did an application, like almost to the school, engaged the school, wrote to the then president.
What you try home just a minute here, but you now feel what way you believe. Yeah, Kwaba, about to common so. Well, Yasaba, so Nana H Lab, Mrs. Regina, entry back, happy birthday, and come on, say, KNUST graduate school honor or happy birthday, and call Emmanuel. Well, George, 12 young commons.
That might be the heading. They break you and now.
Break out toss in
that. Organized. But I said that when the NDC was in office, Commonwealth had a similar situation. An appeal was made to the President Mahama then, or exhibited leadership, or invited the authorities, listen to both sides, and then the situation was resolved. Ken yesterday, if you say, when the students, they've had, this is like the third protester, and this our problem is about. They've had peaceful processes all along, and actually see. If the government was a little bit proactive, because I even understand that there was a representation made to the president. That's the president call. Is it America or something? All students of the two halls contact and a cut. A little bit of proactiveness and KBR we see. Because you see, the vice chancellor on his own cannot take this decision. As I say, a council decision. And governments more or less have enough representation at our council. I am not blaming government. That is not what I'm seeking to do. But I'm saying that leadership, I say proactive kakra. And then this is our second biggest university after Mimiyam Amata, Legon. This is the second biggest. They are not be bringing a friend of Kumasi Legon.
Yeah.
This is the second biggest. So it is unfortunate that in this day and age, our baby education edu. The baby edu. Students are having to protest over these issues. And most importantly, my advice to the authorities of KNUST, as a vandal, institution be anywhere say, other countries, places like Harvard, they have traditions. I preserve it. Okay, sir, says our tradition, and then you don't even appreciate heritage. Because these are the things that unite us. Many cannot there is a bond of vandalism that unites us. It's in the break it up fiber now. Why? On every 1st July, no matter where you are, as a vandal, you will find your way back to Commonwealth. So and then you reminisce over the old days. We support with our resources at the bois, so it is important that authorities need to be now, Mr. Minister of Education, the president himself, because you see, if disturbances like this are happening in the 21st century, in your second biggest educational or highest educational institution, it doesn't augur well for government, it doesn't augur well for the reputation of Ghana. So, you see, it's on online portals, it's everywhere. And the alumni all over this world will be reading these developments about their institutions. A bit of proactiveness when situations like this come up, react quickly. Now, yeah, master situations in, but my advice to the students, and I sit here and I say that I fully support the activities of students on the peaceful process, not a destructive process. So they will use better alternatives to resolve these issues. Now, ministry authorities, they will say, when students come to them, remember who as just students, or who as partners, so that next time such situations ANC. Right. And then this should be a word of caution to other institutions. Okay. So the KNUSTI and Ambwa, meaning say, who do UCCI for Casford for no more? They shouldn't try anything safe because we will resist it with all our might to protect your heritage and traditions. No?
Right. Omahene, students' disturbances. Rioting and yen shasi our campuses. Enra menya kwan etna asempa FM. Na me chronicle events leading to where we are today. Some other campuses and in perspective the UST campus they see it. Well, the major issue on the table for us to discuss has to do with heritage now. Conversion of single-sex halls to say mixed halls. That is the major issue. And ne eshasiye as a trigger bibia. Now so they see what UST, Make UST. Clearly, let's be fair to ourselves. The immediate cause of the violence or the disturbances, had nothing to do with the conversion matter. Because the case was already dead. No conversion. No more you cry. No, African Hall had been converted. Your friend is saying Unity, same.
University Hall, Katanga.
And the University Hall, Katanga. Now, what caused it? Okay, say somewhere last Saturday and Sunday thereabout, not social media. So pictures and videos being fly say and Columbia security, internal security personnel, Adom say they had flouted a particular regulation authorities put in place. Say no vigils and other activities after 10 p.m. Now, it's in Omoko Chem Kolano. I may be more pray. And nuna, and ma students no so can say there be. And a Monday, you be boycott lectures. You call lectures. You obia be share red. Then we will demonstrate against the authorities of the school for what they are doing to us. They feel say, wait a minute. They feel say they had been meted out with some atrocities because security personnel, there's a head of security on the on campus. So head of security, the security phone na eshanase. Then and na on call to order. And you be a obikura efoma. You don't just take the law into your hands and beat the person palpably. We don't do that. Or to pulp. You don't do that. The students say yes, would also have to wake up. But I thought that signal the bar out. Authorities should have been proactive, like me. You pick intelligence, say then what did you do to stop it? Or if not to stop it, but to find a way of making sure say they will embark on lawful procession. What did you do? That is why some people feel that the proactivity that was missing had to do with authorities and who is at the helm of affairs in terms of micromanaging micromanagement of the affairs or the institution. It's the VC. The chancellor is not there. His Majesty is not there. It's ceremonial. Now, all these, you are supposed to have your eyes on it. Now, some more picking signal where get security forces involved. Agencies informed. Call for beef up. Let police come and give protection. Now, you're guiding on peaceful procession. We would not have been where we are today. Intina oka proactiveness is very important aside with him. However, you bet now, I can say, and University Council. Aban and appointed the donor. University council is like a board of an organization. If I'm a member of a board of director of a particular organization, or he's a member,
I'm not a member.
Please, I'm making a point. Sir, maybe a member of a board of directors of an organization. Maybe I may come meeting monthly.
You give direction.
You give directions.
You
policy
implement
directions.
big policies.
But about management of day-to-day administration now.
Nobody's talking about day-to-day.
So that is what we are talking about.
We are talking about the policy.
Let me make this point.
So the point I'm making is that the authorities did not live up to expectation when it comes to being proactive.
In this case, authorities then come.
Why? We're talking the VC, his registrar, and everybody. Those who are taking care of the day-to-day.
They want the VC out.
We are talking the head of. We are looking at the head of security. What did he do? What did the VC do? How proactive was he? The dean of students. What did he do? For me, I will look at what actually triggered the violence.
What triggered the violence?
So what triggered is what I told you. No, you may talk. The convention was dead.
Convention might not be part of.
No, let me tell you why. See,
the convention.
So the convention is not even appreciating the issues.
Who is not appreciating the issues?
The convention
is the genesis of the whole issue.
I'm saying
Speak to the SRC president. Fred Kelvin, what is the issue?
The convention is there.
The convention is the genesis. And then
Legon, on the 13th of May, 2010, by then His Excellency John Atamons was the President of the Republic of Ghana. There was supposed to be congregation on campus. And vandals echo misbehavior.
And misbehavior. We did not misbehave. We did not misbehave.
That's allegation. That's allegation.
Your friend the Congress court.
Please let me
support. We go with them. So don't put it. I'm a vendor.
Let me go ahead and give you what happened. And yes, I know. Then the VC then thought, say, the way to go is to what? Convert the hall into a mixed hall. What happened? Quickly, almost trigger process na court koi. Made arguments. Then they were stopped by court. I thought what happened in UST, if indeed and proactive again on the part of the students, I'm sure that you could have also gone to court based on the precedence of the court judgment in Accra by Judge Ofori-Atta. We could have used and argued, and of course, this wouldn't have happened. But you didn't do that. You kept quiet until they did the convention. Then now securities were being used to make sure the decision no hold it. Then, of course, visiting mayhem or visiting brutalities on students, then something happened. That is where we are. So I'm saying that authorities know yesterday and the safety of the kids, of the young ones, be something.
Okay, so from Graduate Students Association of Ghana, GRASA KNUST, press release, GRASA KNUST calls for cooperation of all stakeholders. And it says, GRASA KNUST has observed with great concern the recent happenings on the KNUST campus and wish to state that it is unfortunate and regrettable. As stated in our earlier release, the local GRASA leadership will continue to work with all stakeholders to seek amicable solutions to the current happenings on campus. GRASA KNUST unequivocally condemned the brutalities meted out to some students and the subsequent vandalism by student demonstrators on public and private properties on the KNUST campus. We therefore call on all stakeholders as a matter of urgency to investigate the current happenings on campus and bring to normalcy the operations of the university. We also admonish all students to comply with the directives given by the university and its other stakeholders to leave campus except international students. The association will continue to seek and promote the welfare of its students, especially the international students who are going to be on campus for the time being. We crave the indulgence of our members to continue to remain calm, focused, and refrain from any actions that will further tarnish the name of a reputable university. Long live KNUST, long live GRASA KNUST. And it's signed J.O. Frimpong, PRO, GRASA KNUST. And a lot of Okay, so Logos is a member. A lot of text messages getting through here. Tell Kamal the whole issue is about conversion, period. That's it, from Gastiman. And this one says that from Julius Agahoa and Tahiru Samai, there's more hardship in the country. Okay, so that's it. And then from Zacharias Nyane is, I don't know where this is also coming from. And Donko Fuseni also says, the facts to the issues at KNUST, the regional police officer refused to give out tear gas to the tech police, which could have been used to disperse the students from the vandalism. The RECSEC was aware of the impending demonstration for the whole week and yet failed to prepare for the police to show down. The VC informed the regional minister 3 days of the impending threat to his life, that of the staff, and was told to deal with it himself. Why is Matthew Opoku Prempeh still at post? Why is the chairman of the University Council still at post? Donko Fuseni and Onosudiwe Ede Aba. Michael Amenin says that it's very disappointing that intelligence couldn't pick up the KNUST students' unrest long time before it happened for it to have averted the unfortunate hostilities and wanton destruction of properties for the university not to have been shut down indefinitely and thrown the academic calendar into disarray. Though the students didn't do well, but the fact is that the university management body, especially the VC, should be blamed for taking certain unpopular decisions without proper engagement and stakeholders. And Gasti man comes back again. The vice chancellor is too arrogant. Some of them even don't respect lecturers, left alone students. So Tafa Inaman here says, good morning, Omahine, and say good morning to my comrade and bro, Pablo. Tell him Allah has spoken already. Pablo is our next national youth organizer. And Kabiesi from Sekendi says the days where students' upheavals result in destruction of state properties as a means to settle their score is over. The feuding parties must call for truce and ensure that peace prevail. And what's Anna Kabiesi so there about that? Baumia, show me your record challenge. Former minister list feats. And following a challenge thrown by Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to the opposition to show its social intervention. Okay, so Yaba, your social interventions, Georgia Parade, because this one says following a challenge thrown by Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to the opposition to show its social intervention record while in government. A former minister has listed more than 10 policies and projects. Former Communications Minister Omane Boama, in a 6-page response, claimed credit for the National Democratic Congress for the establishment of a national health insurance scheme.
It's a mockery of a response.
He said the John Mahama government implemented progressively free SHS for over 400,000 students, as well as free school uniforms, free school sandals, free textbook. For the agricultural sector, he mentioned free cocoa fertilizers to farmers, as well as free cocoa seedlings and payment of premium to cocoa farmers. For transportation, the former minister pointed to the Ayalulu Metro Mass and Rejuvenation of State Transport Corporation. Dr. Mane Boama mentioned the provision of social infrastructure, including the Ridge Hospital, the University of Ghana Medical Center, the Bank of Ghana Hospital, the Maritime Hospital. Touching on educational infrastructure, he concluded the University of Health and Allied Sciences, the Community Day Senior High Schools, among others. Mane Boama said that if today the market for the yellow Kufuor gallons has diminished, then it is the credit of the NDC, referring to a period of water shortage in Ghana in which students carried yellow gallons in search of good drinking water. And quick one to help all of us as we start. Social intervention is an action which involves the intervention of a government or an organization in social affairs. Such policies can include provision of charity or social welfare as a means to alleviate social and economic problems of people facing financial difficulties, provision of health care, provision of education, provision of safety regulations for employment and products, delivery of food aid or recovery missions to regions or countries negatively affected by an event, adoption programs, and a whole lot. And it continues. So we have an idea. of social interventions. Era.
Era Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So, the doctor a cowding who that it means they be our superior academic knowledge be. It's in a fraud doctor. Now, when you have a doctor in economics, my understanding is that his PhD was focused on developmental economics. I say, or having a better appreciation of what social intervention is. A mounted platform, not as own social intervention via NDC the buyer. Now, in your mammy, it does say, Sebe, what I know what trophy and contumponi. I will transfer in contumpo, actually, Ghana, mine. And answer so no creno, but Boapayo, a bro, any bayancy on person of a casa no creno. Yeah, me then say, what kind, the definition of what social intervention is. Omahine, Obio nim Ghana bako sembia nim say under President Rawlings. Dangbe East District. And you start say the piloting of health insurance. Yankono on national scale. At the same time, Catholic Mission Ghana Hanum will be and so started piloting health insurance.
In Kranza.
Roman. It will be Roman, the Catholic Mission. Started piloting health insurance. So health insurance became popular. Unt means started program and our policy be as a policy person. What started policy be our piloting. In 2002, 2003, the NPP started health insurance on a wide scale. Almost started with district health insurance. As of 2008, NPP Lucy elections, no, now health insurance card now no, it was just within the district now. No, it didn't go or travel beyond that district. You buy under Professor Mills, you buy in national, and now crowd health insurance card now, which me the call baby. Say, Bawumia say onim social intervention NDC di aba na akane kakra. Sabi o akwa paying no, mean kana sana isa nka pesa me kakra no. But omahene, ukra health insurance card now, o de be call back with didi ana. Eyan hospital now, o de be call. It is your provided hospitals, no. If you don't regard the building and re-equipping and retooling of hospitals, say social intervention now we name their worker. What kind of definition of social intervention? Healthcare provider of healthcare facilities. Is it not a social intervention? University of Ghana Hospital, the most ultra-modern hospital in the West African sub-region. You see under the NDC, University of Ghana. This incompetent and inept government, led by Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, are refusing to operationalize the hospital. Bank of Ghana Hospital, our cantonments. Range Hospital here and then answer. First Lady of America by here then call ye. Say no here social intervention. I mean social intervention game. And I said they are not brought for social intervention. And now you start implementing free SHS. Implementation of free SHS. You start here. If it was properly planned, and 200 secondary schools are President Mahama under his vision, the leadership, or no. Like twice you now to me and can double track and I'll share a story with you. Your Baba in 2009. Now you're the secondary school for 4 years. We didn't have enough infrastructure to accommodate the 4-year system. You know what happened? Under the vision of President Mahama, then Vice President, and the President Mills. Accelerated program in education to the extent say we have now 10 secondary schools. Every secondary school benefited from a classroom block. It being 12, it being 6 units, including dormitories across the whole country to accommodate the 4 years. Within a space of 1 year, those projects were executed. I buy the Pesika at the year, so that we will not have double track. And then you will double track. So if the provision of all this infrastructure are President Mahama, a year, out of 123 no fears, over 70 of them had been completed. And then you see, if that is not social intervention, then I don't know what social intervention is. Maybe say maybe crowd health insurance card, what they call trouble, and that's what they call hospital. It is or provided, and then you free SHS. Like a school down way in you and come me here. Not too long ago, when the Minister of Education Napo addressed a press conference on free SHS, he himself acknowledged, he said, President Mahama has started progressively free for day students, over 400,000. If that is not a social intervention, not a social intervention. Transportation, then you need money Ya buy na STC agu. Ya wura your friend say your former communications director friend say. Na Nakumia. Okoti na STC. He made a public acknowledgement. So by na djuma na nyama donko aye wo STC no. Today STC is back on its legs again. Mo kodama go STC. And then STC jina ne nan so bie. If the people can travel up and down. Now who are not social intervention, I don't know what you're talking about. But now okay say omahini under the NDC, agriculture, poultry farmers obi who support them so that their livelihoods could improve. Fertilizer, they ton fertilizer, MPP for smugglers fertilizer across. Fertilizer on buy and not for sale. Ya trouble who not for sale, government of Ghana property, and MPP for ton fertilizer, and my cocoa farmers. So if all this support to the ordinary Ghanaian to alleviate poverty, and the key word here is alleviation of poverty. That is what social intervention seeks to achieve. So if all these programs are not social intervention, let me about me. I'm born. The PhD no kitano.
Okay.
Because if you make such assertions, sir, you leave much to be desired as our vice president. Or go up or reduce the status of vice president. No.
Just challenging Musa social intervention.
But I've just listed so many of them.
That's very unfair.
No, but if you are vice president and you have you are privy to handing over notes. Now just say who social intervention here. Then you don't even understand what social intervention is.
Me free me fear but me fa fear be a me. I may talk can boost too. Nkola bi ohon no mo ko school mo nim pa bo na me go chop social intervention. And sana me drive eba.
Adna trivializing it.
Oh no, me say me ban.
It was a policy.
Baby, me trivialize it. Me say and me fifie no and upon ma me no
if you appreciate
I was very quiet. I was very mute and listening to him. Me pacho me say me free me pia na pay.
Who say nkwara me ni bi.
Na me talk shoes too.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Na me adum ochina meto 3. E dia sanko ayi asofa area honom no. Ma hu say ma me bi so
to the kind of social policy
and American and I feel
how you did it.
And I me free honom so no. Na ya me aduma me kaipa nya botre me kaipa say ye Ashanti regional chairman chairman wuntumi adu baby no auto school uniforms e de koche school nkwala anye bia apa isenya bi social intervention very excellent. It's a mockery of a response coming from Omani Boama.
Mockery.
A mockery. Or say no more by National Health Insurance Scheme establishment. Listen to this. He said establishment of a National Health Insurance Scheme, social intervention.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, really? Mama, yes, I can say your phone.
Saba, just about wrapping up for Adam say the Excellence Boutique as a crystal light and we are my show, but we no point. The guy just talk about you.
And the make say social intervention, multi social intervention. I will say what kind and what read the definition of social intervention here. Who reading so na say o kwenima we who say of course we can refer to some as major social interventions.
Major.
And we can refer to shoes now made come mama in the banana pay so as social intervention.
So.
George, say shoes. And I make say shoes made now made come mama in the banana pay social intervention. A social intervention. We are speaking the same language. It is on money boy am school uniform. Echo ejura oversized school uniform e de command call social intervention. All the oversized shoes e command call other areas are social intervention. Now so there are difference. You see, yet your mind ye call parliament ko ka say ye hear health insurance. And then omuti has omo establish here a mockery. They got out of parliament. Walked out.
Tell people the truth. Why did we walk out?
They walked out of parliament.
Why did we walk out?
They were not listening to us at all. Yeah, so we went ahead and passed it, and the law establishing NHIS came on board. George, don't do this. Don't do. Let them listen to us. And everybody knows about this fact. And mobile teacher training allowances. Na ya tua. Mo buy a mo say mo do social interventions aban and then your definition. Mo scrap here. Mo say mo man kwala no so friend say allowances bi. Ye buy a ya institute.
At what cost? At what cost? At what cost?
Nursing training allowances, mo buy mo scrap here. Me ankasa social intervention mo say mo maye any of fertilizer. Northern part of Ghana could be sano. I'm happy he had to stay on cocoa fertilizer. We're talking about generics. Go to the northern part where over 90% of the people there, inhabitants there, are farmers. And then and man penny kufo the idea about say mo bro for no sebi wo munni bi no. And can find a way you be subsidize fertilizer more. Yeah, I be tua kakra. No musu muntua bi. Mo buy a mo scrap here, mo yi free.
Oh, who said?
Go and check your budget.
Who said? Who said?
There was no even fertilizer for them.
Who said?
I fed the cocoa farm inside now buy. Most of cocoa farm now more free fertilizer.
Oh, David,
that's your argument.
David, come on,
and then I make say, obi to me ewo fufu. E7 full plate. Now obi so na ma say oh ya say no ya no ati wa ma a muzzle of fufu. Oh je mama social intervention. There are difference. Dr. Baumia, if you fail to understand him or to comprehend him, then of course that's your own problem. Dr. Baumia knew what he was talking about.
He didn't
and specifically, or challenging him say, "Mon cancer no major pro policy about my
so many of
they
them.
They have never.
So many
not
of
even
them.
one.
So many of them.
Where you came close.
So many of
had
them.
to do with leap. Leap no so nyamo na mo de bae o. Mo kotam amina mi am sister. Every year fair say Timpani district. Mo man 54 Ghana cedis. Na mo de ne ba parliament. A man no called that moving pick.
54 Ghana.
Man 54 Ghana. That was every man not 54 Ghana. Check the records. 54 Ghana. No man for that baba na that moving pick. Okay. Then at the time, no mo dinaba parliament say on the same na say I mean here pigre. Na my social intervention. Mockery of it. But let me tell you, Ghanaians are watching us and know what they're talking about. Never again will we allow the NDC to destroy this country like they did.
No, but so was it deception?
Oh, now one will be 54 Ghana.
But
no, leap now, omo ride on it because na free MPPO. Let me first set the record. You free one so omo buy no, so omo increasing from 30 Ghana to 54 Ghana. Now 54 Ghana no dey am amina. Omo ba amina bra. No dey tina bass ni. Say Land Cruiser. The V8 no more fan kwa. No matter no aba moving pick. Or aba moving pick my dear che. And then I go parliament. Also ka say I want the 54 Ghana my dear. It's social intervention. You see that's what I'm saying. I am mockery of what they term social intervention. Now I'm going to tell. Say health insurance ejuma MPP adaworma. Say metro mass ejuma MPP adaworma. Say capitation grant ejuma MPP adaworma. Say allowances to the students ejuma MPP adaworma. Say menu wuti hey our roads cocoa roads ni other things ejuma. I tell you, MPP adaworma. We have done a couple of things.
Name one road. Name one cocoa road.
Listen.
Name one road.
Hajj village. Social intervention.
Name one.
Listen. Social intervention.
Name one road.
Name one road. Shoes. Any school uniform.
Name one road.
Social intervention.
Name one road.
The NDC should give us a break. 72 hours after Dr. Baumia threw the challenge. And NDC. Nanka giddy on press conference.
Wait, press conference.
What's my press conference?
No. Oh boy, we are all busy.
Oh my God! Press conference. They cannot be out of it.
We're losing relevance.
Why is sitting somewhere about this only Ghana crap? He's
lost his relevance. Nobody will respect him at the press conference.
Former MC and President Kufuor, MC Prince Doyin. Was it here? It's not true what Opari is saying. Health insurance pilot in Koza had nothing to do with NDC.
Did I say
Catholic Church?
But I mentioned that. I mentioned that.
But
why are you trying to take credit? Where are you taking credit?
Government piloted it.
No.
Unless you don't know. Unless you don't know.
I launched the national card in Techiman before leaving office. The program took place at Techiman Station. The first card that was picked was the Techiman South NDC chairman, Alhaji Nasiru Prince.
Oh.
And was having pictures to that effect.
Prince is supposed to be speaking for you.
Okay.
And I said,
Nasiru,
that's for Prince. Prince asked him all kinds.
But he said Techiman South NDC chairman, and of picking first. This is your former MC. Under President Kufuor.
So
he said that George
because he's doing propaganda. Because he's doing propaganda.
For the Catholics. No, that one. No, I'm not disputing it.
Because he's doing propaganda.
The Catholics, right? Even if I say PSC man, Edward Mahama.
Yeah.
In his hospital, he piloted something like that. You know, he brought the idea up.
Okay.
He tried it.
And
so, you see, the point is that social intervention there, the definition will depend on the way you want to define it. Maybe the Omanebo definition of social intervention would like George, only George, the Omuyadrin. They should go on. But we are talking about major proper policies.
But if the Silk health insurance card,
only the Emma increment in enrollment.
If the hospital is not there,
primary schools echo hub.
It
was full feeding program and capitation.
What the card never coin? Card near the Kochoba.
Mobile,
hospital near the
health insurance, mobile national. One-time premium.
But we make
national. Where's the one-time premium? One-time premium, George.
What's the converting to the residential area?
No, tell me, where's the one-time premium?
Yeah, the national.
Where is the one-time
premium? Yeah, the national. So what is your problem?
All they said they couldn't do. We have come, we put, a lot of thinking into policy orientation and policy formulation. And the normal
Yeah, see, but I've just appealed to delegates. Based on modern Baobo. But let's clear this off and sign but where your party flag bearer.
Hey, where the next president of the country, puts it that way. The next President Mahama. And I'm going to catch up. The next president of Ghana.
Who's the next president?
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 7 January 2021. First time baby is Yunka.
A joke.
Now they are to know who.
A joke.
Who's with the petrol?
Now what mama no question.
Men who statements no. And I said, "Boso about nam no modiari. 50 billion." MPP buy from 2017 on margin. Secretary Camara didn't call Cocoa roads. Now one change road back or car road now. In Kasa. No sorry. On family time now. Only just one road. MPP buy from 2017 to 2018. October 29 and 27.
Abesim to Sunyani. Mepache Cocoa road. Maybe so. Send your Cocoa road.
Now what's your problem with that?
No, I'm asking you. They listed it under their Cocoa Road and the 19 million.
You see your ignorance. You see your ignorance.
Look, I'm only telling you what you did. What this kind of number
you have a challenge because then you're Cocoa Road. Okay, so what is your
you see
why is it Cocoa Road?
Cocoa Rose does not mean baby cocoa in Fiba. I'm telling you, go to the ministry and look at the policy. Okay? There are some areas where cocoa may not directly come from there, but then they have influences on where cocoa are. Your transport.
You go to where?
Are you saying in the broad half region India cocoa na? Maybe sir. Are you telling me now?
So
say the brown half
all rules.
All
rules in the brown half are cocoa rules.
No,
that's the argument.
No.
All rules in the brown half are cocoa rules.
No,
so the Techiman took it 4 years and say cocoa rules. Is that what you're saying?
We selected roads.
What is that?
The cocoa support. FXA. Not necessarily because they are growing cocoa there, but that road has economic importance. You did say cocoa one way or the other. In BA. Ye dua cocoa was na fo area hono mu nyina meboa na sampa hono nyina ye dua cocoa o ko sampa udumi fa sunyane nko sampa Abesim road through Sunyane no is it not one of the major roads that enters into the broad Afro region?
George,
half a side on ma half a side on ma
George,
come on, when you're talking I was here half on ma for hono mu nko. Let's not make this argument about the NDC. The argument is about what the 50 billion in 1 year 10 months. One project. They cannot point to anything. They cannot point to anything. Every project that is ongoing, every project on heritage from President Mahama. Yet they are borrowing. When you borrow and you put it to recurrent expenditure, it doesn't serve any purpose. And that is what the NPP is doing. We borrow and we need 110 ministers. Look at the size of government. Economic sky because government is not generating enough revenue. Many will say, what is on the revenue collection? What is your revenue collection? On the mama case for some. Do you know that?
I'm saying you're
in 2017, my first budget, book of farmer case from South Africa, and I'm prepared for budget, mamo. So-called competent men. Many will say they are not generating enough revenue. I'm not farmer case for say, I'm revenue more. So they are not generating. Meanwhile, expenditures are high. Meanwhile, expenditures are high. See, come imagine, it's going to recurrent expenditure. Oko Flagstaff House, can you put here go on? Former Ashanti 10 ministers. How are they supporting all these people?
John Alexander Conright says that under the NDC, during the Rawlings regime, piloting was extensively done. Indeed, the consultant was a Ghanaian based in Zimbabwe called Dr. Echampong. This is verifiable.
National health insurance, yeah, they buy anyone.
50 billion, one project.
Is that Selassie John Dramani Mahama saying? 50 billion.
One project.
Project a year.
And Namanamoderi.
Say, yeah, the Ghana show on San. First, 4 years, almost 3 months to 4 years, as vice president. Second, president for 4 good years. What me asha my economy a Pascal
could do here for. A Pascal could do here for.
Oh, look at the gains we've made in macroeconomic stability.
What gains? Look at the hardship. The Ghanaian is suffering.
Listen to me. What me asha my bibia Pascal say we. Ama even under
another cheap
oil
propaganda.
revenue and all.
Another cheap propaganda.
Your growth was abysmal. Everything. Obe drew her. And now say yen sama one day. And flag bearership race. Now flag bearership we concentrate you. Now they say, oh, they what we know. When I'm mama kai obi a yakobo football match. Oh, yeah, we know you. Have it on now. Almost share I know ID. Well, I'm not concerned about their intra-party politics, but I'm concerned about the fact that when you opportunity to handle Ghana, you had opportunity to handle Ghana. The economy of this country was actually put in your hands for management. Better management.
If President Mama
and now say I bet 50 billion there. Mama can't show. 50 billion.
Name one project.
The first budget of Nanado's administration had a major social intervention policy, pro-poor policy, which is getting the younger brothers and sisters of George and myself educated for free.
Free SHS.
That's one.
Free SHS.
Yes, major. I want to have also major on social intervention was saying progressively free SHS. Mockery of a response.
Okay.
And then Mebuna no more call nursing training colleges. Who besides the scanner the idea make a job. Fertilizer. They are subsidizing about 50% of fertilizer to farmers. We sit here today. Apart from all this expenditure, our deficit is still record time low compared to them.
Well, on this note,
our deficit is still record time low compared to you. Your recklessness was just too much.
National Youth Organizer. Yeah, dana CBB say.
Usika, ubotum na odi be economy.
Wabeka hanum say, ya be hanum say ya told me jino so high still Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV so yera kwabna minta kando anafe yera honorable Samson ahi me mamo yako kando wase da form ana Samson ahi so papa da for me nana Kwame Nkrumah Chief Sefi Bodi no sa Donte Hinema Sefi you're also traditional area. Is on the 6th to the 11th of November. And the late Madame Christiana Udru and Suma also because weekend we call PPSC.
Once again, I wish Operado well in his contest. No matter what, no.
Oh, Kobe Shen. Oh, Miami Kobe Shen. Very sad news. 1 week. Mami 1 week. 2nd November. I was 2nd day. Oh, Kobe, so sorry. Yako, so sorry. Yedebesia, we wish you well.
Wishing you very well.
We wish you very, very well.
The next time I come here, I'll come here as a national
youth organizer of the NDC.
Well, okay. That's what he's saying.
GD.
I wish him well. I don't wish him success. I know
I don't want to no be true, but NDC delegates.
Okay, and yes, I say Guy G, Abba Grant, Baba Felix. Good morning to you guys. I'm J. Brown was US of A. Yeah, call.